Alrighty guys, today throwing on a new e-brake handle on the Sub, the new e-brake button. Not much of a module, but I figured I'd film it. Just a carbon fiber e-brake handle off eBay. I'll link it down. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but it looks pretty sweet, so we'll see. After copious amounts of ripping, we got the old handle off, and the new one's gonna sit on like that. Alright, I'm sicker than a dog, but my steering wheel came in my WRX. I opened it, I got it off eBay, I'll link it down below. It was from Taiwan, it's 390 bucks. But I can already feel that this is gonna look money. Wait, darling, wait. This probably has COVID all over it too. That's what I got, so. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Look at that. Look at that weave. Jeez. Look at that. Look at that weave. Look at that weave. Look at that weave. Look at that weave. Jeez. That's what we're looking like, baby. I'm gonna throw it on. Alright, grab some tools. I'm pretty sure all you need is an extension, a 17, ratchet. I'm grabbing a pick to get the springs for the airbag off. And a small flathead in case the pick does not work. So, I don't know. I'm going to take my negative off my battery, even though I don't want to reset all my stuff because I'm lazy. But just be safe. Alrighty. It's going to be a little dark, but there's videos on how to do this. I'm gonna use more of like a how-to and me doing it. So there's 3 little holes back here. There's one, I know it's really hard to see. There's one right there, vice versa, and on the bottom it's just a big triangle of holes. Press in there, it should pop clips off. Then you should be able to pull the actual airbag off, and then that pretty much leaves everything else you gotta do. All right, got the negative disconnected just so I don't die. So I'm gonna use my flashlight to find those 3 pins underneath and pull the airbag off. Sorry it's dark. I don't want to do this right now either, but it gets dark at 5 o'clock now, so. Okay, after 20 minutes, this is actually a pain in the butt to get these little stupid things out. You have to have the wheel like this, and you gotta go from this angle when you're looking in. It's pretty much straight. You can see in there. Yeah, I don't know, it's right up here. It's hard to show. So there's the spring you need to get, right? It's right in there. Jeez, this is so hard to show. Alright, I can't show this. It's just a pain in the ass. So yeah, I could really work around it. Now that it's done, I can straighten my wheel up. Make sure everything's good and I'll get back. Alright, and set the whole entire mechanism like this. Whatever you call it. The clock springs up. Don't rip on these wires. Just gotta get this white one out, and these 2 out, and then the ground right there, which you can just pull off. Should be able to pull off. Alright, well, these ones are off the yellow. You'll see what I mean. That, white, ground. White, those 2, ground. Alright, by the way, the ground has a tiny little clip on it that you can unclip. Here you go. Right there, so press that in. These get a flathead under there, pull the yellow up, pull them off. Make sure you're careful your plastic crappy clock spring that's back there. Should be pretty up and down. So 17, take that off. Slowly pull the wheel off, and then we're all on. I think it's 17, right? Yep. Alright. Alright. Once you get it loose, loosen it almost all the way so you can rip the actual steering wheel off, which I'll try to do for you. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There we go. Once that's off, totally disconnect it. Set the nut aside. There's your nut. Put that right there. You gotta be careful as can be pulling this out. I'm gonna have to use 2 hands, but you gotta make sure let those go through nice and safe. And once you get that off, make sure your clock spring's all set. And we have all this wiring to do, so it's just a couple. Right here is Phillips head / flathead, which I'm just gonna use a flathead for most of these. And that can take off that, and then it'll just be pretty much taking off all of the screws. And once we get this back thing off, we can start unscrewing from behind to get these off. Alright, once you take everything off this, it's kind of a pain. You have to unscrew here, right here, get the actual things out, the side things out, then push these 2 things through from the side. Boom, boom. Pull these out. These are all connected. This bottom connector is connected in the bottom, not the top like I thought. This is the one that goes over the actual steering wheel. Do it at the bottom so you're not like me. Put all this back on the new one. Make sure you take off your old center springs. These right here, and transfer them on just like they are onto the new one, which I'm going to do right now. And then I'm going to throw the actual wheel up on here. Alright, as you can see, got everything on. Put that screw in there, and then the screws behind that hold that in, that in, that in. Put it on, plugged in that. Just gotta do the ground airbag wires, replug that in. And then put the 17 on there, which I could actually just start doing right now. Thing. I'm all set. Now we're done. Easy is, easy out, right? Yeet. Huh? I'm gonna show you what the wheel looks like in the daytime, a little bit better. It's not bright out, but now you can see it a little bit better. This is how I'm running it. I mean, it's not much a different way to run it, but this is what it looks like completed. That's what the e-brake looks like. It's still kind of stuck, so these are kind of, it sticks. I wish the spring worked, but actually keep it in, pull it up, pull out, holds it, this, blah blah blah. I'll link both these down below. The finish on this isn't perfect. I mean, it's a full $100 carbon fiber steering wheel, not a $1,000 one, so don't expect a crazy amount, but it looks good, feels good. I drove it last night. It looks to be about straight. It's hard to get those wheels straight to make sure everything's good, so I would just make sure you drive it barely, like hand tighten the lug down. Don't pop the airbag in, so then you can drive it, and then you can undo. Shooting guns right now. We can undo the wheel, and you can turn it a spline to fix if the wheel wasn't straight, because mine was a little bit to the left, so I was holding it. When I was holding my driving straight, the line that indicates the top middle was a little bit to the left, so I moved it 1 click to the right. So I think it's all good now, but I haven't really checked. So that is it for that, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Try to pump out some videos in the Cobalt, but insurance is going to take it off of it soon. Been a pretty boring year, to be honest with you, on the channel here, so I will try to make some videos for you guys, but not much is going on. So thank you guys for sticking around. I'll catch you guys later.